Welcome to Vision 48 News. I'm Crystal Potter.
I'm Alyssa Ash.
And I'm Elise Rimmer.
On Tuesday, February 16th, Melanie Radcliffe of the South Carolina Baptist Convention will host a night of Women's Ministry Fellowship, beginning at 6:30 p.m. in the Hayes Ministry Center. The event is entitled Everyone Has a Story, and we encourage female leaders across campus to join and learn how you can share your story with other women. Homemade refreshments will be provided, so come hungry. This past Friday was the first open dorm night of the semester at NGU. It's an opportunity for guys on campus to go and hang out in the women's dorms. Students said the event created a nice change from the designated common area visitation times that happened on Fridays and Saturdays. Student Life plans to introduce more open dorm nights in the future. We will keep you informed on when those days will be.
The next coffee house of the semester happens this Thursday, February 18th, beginning at 8:30 p.m. A $20 Walmart gift card will be awarded to the crowd-winning act. So bring your talent and bring your friends for a night of music and fun in the stud. Although Valentine's Day was a happy occasion for many, some studious girls at North Greenville got an unexpected surprise from our social media team.
I'm Drew.
And I'm Wesley.
And today, we're breaking up with girls that we don't even know.
Will you accept these roses?
Morgan, I know this is a really bad time, but please don't hate me for this. I don't think it's gonna work out between us.
Hey, I know that we've been dating for a long time and we have a pretty serious relationship.
But I don't think it's gonna work out between us.
Heidi, we need to talk. I know we've been dating for a long time, but I've been praying about this and I think we need to break up.
I think this is where we need to cut it off. Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I've been praying about this and I feel like we need to break up.
I don't even know who you are.
We can still be friends and we can still see each other around, but I think this needs to end, so I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We'll both move on and I'll see you around.
They are. I don't think it's gonna work out. And I know it's so close to Valentine's Day and all, but I'm sorry.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Stay tuned here on Vision 48. We'll be right back with more news, weather, and sports.
We cut the legs off of our pants, watching into the ocean, sit back and wait through the daylight, sit back and wait through the daylight, sit and slide on subway grades, shoes off poor man's ice skate, fall through like change in the daylight, fall through like change in the daylight, I miss yellow lines in my road, some call it on my left road, maybe I'll paint them in myself, maybe I'll paint them in myself, maybe I'll paint them in myself.
Hey Paul, you going?
Don't miss out. Come to the coffee house this Thursday from 8:30 to 10.
If you're looking for a night on the town, the Academy of Arts will be hosting C.S. Lewis's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe from now until February 27th at the Logos Theater in Taylors. The curtain will open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. For box office and contact information, visit theacademyofArts.org/.logos.html.
The results of the 2016 presidential primaries continue surprising American voters. The New York Times affirmed that Ted Cruz took the Republican nomination in the Iowa caucus and Hillary Clinton the Democratic. In the New Hampshire primary, Donald Trump won the Republican nomination with 35% and Bernie Sanders took home the Democratic nomination with 60%. Republican candidates Chris Christie and Carly Fiorina have suspended their campaigns along with Democratic candidate Jim Gilmore. The SC primaries start this Saturday the 20th, while North Carolina's voting doesn't start until March 15th. I asked students around campus what they thought about the upcoming primaries. The South Carolina primary for the Republican Party is this Saturday, February 20th, with the one for the Democratic Party happening the following Saturday. Want to see what students think about the upcoming election? We're here to find out. For Vision 48 News, I'm Alyssa Ash. Can you tell me, are there any political candidates that you're thinking of voting for in the South Carolina primary?
Probably Ted Cruz.
And can you tell me why?
He just seems to be a very strong candidate and has a lot of biblical moral views that I would agree with.
I'm stuck between Donald Trump or Ted Cruz. I like them both. They both have both of them have stuff I really like.
Personally, I would support Marco Rubio just because of his idea of how he would fix the economy and how he's in favor more of acting towards the students, and that's where his lenience is right now.
I'm favoring Ted Cruz because he seems like he is a very good candidate for the United States and that he has a lot of biblical views.
Can you tell me what issues matter to you in the upcoming presidential election?
I think gun control is an issue that matters to me. It's a major issue.
And are you planning on voting in the upcoming South Carolina primary?
Not South Carolina because I'm from Ohio, but I will absentee vote while from back home.
And do you think it's important for students to vote?
I would say it is. I usually don't, but I do plan to this election.
Awesome. Thank you so much. For Vision 48 News, I'm Alyssa Ash.
In light of the approaching SC presidential primary elections, many of the candidates have made stops throughout South Carolina, and specifically here in the upstate. Vision 48's Cody Sloan caught up with Marco Rubio during his stop in Spartanburg.
Marco Rubio is touring the upstate preparing for the South Carolina primary. But what do voters here really think about him?
Intelligent, articulate, and I found him to be very authentic. And he has earned my vote.
Among the nearly 1,000 voters who came to see Marco, one South Carolina figure has announced his public endorsement for Senator Rubio.
I'm Tim Scott, and Marco Rubio is the conservative I trust to inspire our country, unite our party, and win in November.
For some voters, this was their very first time not only seeing Marco in person, but even being at a presidential rally.
I think I'm well versed on his positions, but I've never been to one of these rallies, and I'd love to see how he is in person.
Bulldog Pride is here to stay. Live the legacy every day.
That's some student Rubio supporters from Boiling Springs High School. They, along with Marco, still have hope for America. And that game begins with the South Carolina primary on February 20th. In Spartanburg, Cody Sloan, Vision 48 News.
Last Saturday night, CBS News hosted the GOP presidential debate at the Peace Center in downtown Greenville. Our Cody Sloan has more on the debate.
Marco went on Univision in Spanish and said he would not rescind President Obama's illegal executive amnesty on his first day in office. I have promised to rescind every single illegal executive action, including that one.
Okay. This is about the South Carolina families that need someone to be a commander-in-chief that can lead. And I'm that person.
Saturday night's debate on CBS prompted some stirring comments, even from some of the anchors covering the event.
While Donald Trump was building a reality TV show, my brother was building a security apparatus to keep us safe, and I'm proud of what he did.
Among the many issues discussed at the GOP debate, the first topic was on the recent death of Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia and the process of choosing a replacement.
And there's no doubt in my mind that Barack Obama will not have a consensus pick when he submits that person to the Senate.
To find out more about the issue of immigration rates, we went to a candidate who has a strategic plan for slowing it down. In talking about his fellow candidates, businessman Donald Trump had a message to spout about his campaign future. In Greenville, Cody Sloan, Vision 48 News.
Thanks, Cody. Need to know how to prepare for this week's weather? Patrick Brown is in the studio with this week's weather forecast.
Thanks, guys. My name is Patrick Brown, and this is your weather for the week at NGU. On Tuesday, we have a high of 58 degrees, partly cloudy skies, so be careful out there. And on Wednesday, sunny skies are back out with a high of 57 degrees. On Thursday, we have a high of 58 degrees. Again, sunny skies still out. And on Friday, more the same with a high of 60. And on Saturday, partly cloudy skies with a high of 68 degrees. So maybe enjoy downtown Greenville, but bring an umbrella. That's all for this week in weather, and we'll throw it over to sports right now.
The women's basketball team opened the week with a win on Tuesday, beating Belmont Abbey College with a score of 69-65. They took home another win on Saturday against Leeds McRae with a score of 55-45. Switching over to men's basketball, they started the week off with a loss to Belmont Abbey College at 81-91, but bounced back on Thursday, beating Columbia International University with a score of 92-83. Both teams play Erskine College on Wednesday here at NGU starting at 5:30. Women's lacrosse started the week with a 0-18 loss against Limestone College. They continued their season on Saturday playing St. Andrews College. The final score was 13-0. The men's lacrosse team played this past Saturday against Florida Tech, finishing with a score of 5-10. The lacrosse teams are back in action this week with home games, with the men playing Wednesday against Lincoln Memorial University at 7:30 p.m. and the women playing Brevard College on Friday at 11 a.m. Men's and women's tennis both played this past Saturday versus Francis Marion University. Both teams finished with a score of 1-8. Both teams traveled to Wofford College on Thursday. The games start at 2:30. We would also like to congratulate the NGU football team for being accepted into the Gulf South Conference.
Thank you for joining us all here on Vision 48 News. Tune in again next week at 5 p.m. and if you cannot wait a whole week for the latest news, visit North Greenville's Vision 48 Facebook page, Instagram account, and Twitter to stay informed. I'm Alyssa Ash.
I'm Crystal Potter.
And I'm Elise Rimmer. Enjoy your week, North Greenville.